living on the base great?
They're late this morning.
I love the sound of cadence in the morning.
Yep. It's a real eye-opener.
You get used to it.
Major's right, honey. We've only been here 2 days. John, we've been here 2 days. Where is my furniture?
It'll come. These little snafus happen. But the Corps will come through. Marines take care of their own.
Hey, but what about the rest of us?
There's a great big spider in the sink.
Oh, don't be scared. You don't bother him, he won't bother you.
I don't want to bother him. I want to drown him.
Well, fortunately for the spider, the faucet in the kitchen's still broken. John, could you put in a new one?
Could. But I can't.
Would you clarify that?
Oh, well, this is Marine housing. Any work done on the premises has to be done by the proper Marine agency, in this case, facilities maintenance.
I have spoken to the good old FM a lot, and they always say the same thing. We'll be there in 1 to 7 days.
Well, Polly, I'm sure you've done your best, but sometimes it just takes a Marine to talk to a Marine. Good morning. Lieutenant Taggart. Major McGillis here. We are experiencing a shortage of water and a surplus of spiders. No evasions, no excuses. Send a plumber and an exterminator ASAP. Do you read me? Got it. Be here in 1 to 7 days.
Hey, look what I found. A chair. Wow, we got furniture.
No, I got furniture. It's amazing what people will throw away.
You mean you got that from someone's trash?
Now, Polly, I think this shows ingenuity.
Oh, I think it shows desperation. My children are scavenging through the neighbor's trash for something to sit on. It's gross.
It's the only one I could carry.
You mean there's more?
Yeah.
Oh.
Think of it as recycling.
Girls, don't go too far.
They can't. That's the beauty of living on the base. Everything's so close. My office is just a stone's throw from here, which means that I will be able to spend a lot more time with my favorite wife.
Excuse me, sir.
I'm gonna watch out.
I know it's before hours, but the general needs you. I called, but your phone was busy, so I thought I'd stop by. The office is so close.
Why didn't you just throw a stone?
Sorry, honey. Duty calls.
Marines call, we obey.
Well, at least the Marines came through with one thing. They got you some furniture.
Any idea what this briefing's all about, Gunny?
No, sir, the general was quite closed-mouthed. He just said it was big, very big.
Don't pace, Lieutenant. It's a sign of worry.
That obvious, eh, sir? It's just that this is our first big, very big assignment for General Craig, and I don't want to screw up.
There's nothing to worry about. We're trained, we're ready. Our job is to do whatever the general sees fit to ask of us, and handle it with efficiency, accuracy, and without pacing. Morning, General.
Men, that includes you, Gunny. As you know, there have been rumors that this base may be shut down. That is why I have determined to make Hollister a top priority camp. Not an easy thing to do with a base whose main function is storage. So I have been racking my brain. Who can champion us? Who can defend us? Who can save us? I believe I have found that person.
Who, sir?
Dan Quayle.
The Vice President, sir?
Affirmative. This afternoon at 1700, Camp Hollister will be visited by the Vice President of these United States.
Here? He's coming here?
With Marilyn.
Holy cow.
Holy cow indeed. If we make this a memorable occasion, we'll finally have friends in high places.
Is this an official visit, sir?
Not exactly. His plane is scheduled to stop at our airstrip to refuel.
Doesn't Air Force 2 usually land at Andrews, sir?
Of course, all the biggies do. That base gets all the lucky breaks, but not this time. Their runway is being repaired, and so it's our turn to shine.
But, sir, if this is simply a refueling
Nothing
stop...
simple about it.
Yes, sir.
We've got Quail, and we've got to make the most of him. Major, I'm putting you in charge of making this refueling an event.
An event. Yes, sir.
Good. Now, I don't want Andrews to get wind of this. So let's think of a code name for this project.
Is there time, sir?
Oh, there's always time for a code name.
Well, sir, the vice president is from Indiana. What about Operation Hoosier?
Not enough heat.
Operation Blue Eyes.
Too much heat. Pull it together, Gunny.
Sorry, sir, but the man looks like Robert Redford, and he's a Republican.
Let's see, Quail. Quail's a bird. A little bird.
I've got it. We'll call it Operation Little Bird.
Great idea, sir.
Now, since this isn't an official visit, we shouldn't go overboard in welcoming him.
I couldn't agree with you more, sir.
No, I think a color guard, a marching band, multicolored balloons, and the key to Camp Hollister will be sufficient.
By 1700, sir? No problem. No problem.
We'll need bleachers set up at the airstrip, and, wives. Yes, wives are always good. Let's see. Mimsy and I, the chief of staff and his wife, you and your wife, and,
I don't have a wife, sir, but if it's important to you.
No, there's no time. You'll have to concentrate on Mimsy. You know how she is. She'll want everything to be perfect. Guest list, seating arrangements.
Aye, aye, sir.
And what of me? I'll need a speech. Lieutenant!
Guess we better get cracking, sir.
Gunny, I'm new at this base now. Back at School of Infantry, we did everything by the book. I mean, we'd have gotten that plane refueled back underway in record time. But here, we're supposed to stall it for as long as possible and throw a party. Am I the only one who thinks we're a little out of line?
Yes, sir.
Just asking.
Okay, let's start with our grocery list. What do we need? Everything. Moving on. Robin, what do you need for school?
My friends from Oceanside.
Well, you'll have to settle for a new book bag. Casey?
I want one of those hamburgers that's really a pencil sharpener, a pickle that's really an eraser, and fried eggs that clip your papers together.
We're here to go.
And I'm determined to buy curtains today.
Why not wait until we get our furniture?
I'm doing it as an act of faith. You know, like in Field of Dreams? If I hang them, it will come.
Hey, let's buy a leash. Maybe a puppy will show up.
Going to the PX with us, Elizabeth?
I'm not going anywhere dressed like this.
Elizabeth, what are you going to do? Hide in the house till the movers bring our good clothes?
Yeah.
Wrong. You're coming with us. As my mother always said, it's not important what you wear, it's what's inside that counts.
Gee, Elizabeth, you're 0 for 2.
How's it going, family?
Major, you're supposed to be at work.
Well, it's nice to see you too, Casey. Polly, I got news. It's gonna knock your socks off.
The furniture?
Better. At 1700 today, Dan and Marilyn Quail are visiting the base, and you're gonna meet him.
John, how could you do this to me?
Now, I know you don't like his politics,
No
but...
one cares about his politics. I don't have clothes, shoes, hot rollers.
Oh.
You can't expect me to meet the Vice President of the United States looking like this.
Yeah.
But remember what your mother always used to say.
My mother never went anywhere. I'm meeting the Vice President.
His plane's arriving 2 hours earlier. Then get a fast-drying paint. We can't have the vice president sticking to the reviewing stand.
Mimsy on 2.
Afternoon, ma'am.
Sergeant, that pump will simply have to be fixed. The general wants 1,000 balloons falling from the sky. Yes, he wants air in them.
Right, Mrs. Craig. I understand. We have to use neutral-colored streamers so they won't clash with your dress. Yes, ma'am, I do think hot pink is you.
All right, the MP has been alerted about the change in schedule, so security is in place. What's word out here?
Well, let's see, sir. Disaster might cover it.
What's the problem, Lieutenant?
I don't see how the paint's going to be dry by 1500.
And the warehouse has 1,000 balloons and a broken pump.
All right, Lieutenant, forget about the paint. We got that red runner in the hall. That ought to cover it. If anybody deserves red carpet treatment, it's a vice president.
Good thinking, sir.
Gunny.
Of course, red's going to clash with Mimsy.
Gunny, those balloons can be blown up by good marine lung power.
Yes, sir. I'll get a big batch over to the Bugle Corps.
All right.
John, look at my hair.
I am. We all are.
You went to the beauty shop on the base, didn't you?
I asked them for a hairstyle for a special occasion.
That's the one.
Sure looks like it would hold up to a breeze.
Or a jet landing.
John, can I talk to you in your office?
No problem. Well, now, Polly, it's not that bad. I kind of like the way they got it stand at attention.
First of all, the moment I get near running water, this hairdo is history.
Good decision.
Secondly, I need your advice.
Fire away.
Okay, the girls and I looked at every dress in the PX, and these are the only ones remotely possible. This was Elizabeth's choice. Too daring?
I like it.
Robin and Casey were sold on this one. Too frilly?
I like it.
Oh, you're a big help. Which one should I wear?
Whichever one's faster. The arrival time's been pushed to 1500.
What? Well, I can't be ready by 3. I'll give up. I'll go on my slip.
I like it.
Why do I care so much how I look? I didn't even vote for the man.
I wouldn't bring that up during the handshake.
Excuse me, sir, but I've got some good news. Your furniture's arrived.
All right.
Right, Mrs. Craig took the liberty of signing for it when she saw the moving van in your driveway.
Oh, bless her little liberty-taking heart. My clothes are here. John, next time you see me, I'm going to look like myself.
Hot dog.
Another crisis averted, sir.
Well, that's what Marines do.
You said it, sir. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to go glitter the name tags.
Semper Fi.
Girls, it'll be time to play later. Right now, I'll need your help getting ready.
Sure thing, Mom. I'll iron your green dress.
I'll find your blue dryer.
And I'll bind your feet.
Okay, Polly, I tracked it down. All that furniture belongs to a Colonel Phillips who just arrived from Okinawa. Funny, they still haven't located our stuff. Well, no, I guess it really isn't all that funny. Okay. Sayonara to you two.
Sir, the band's looking sharp. Runway's been scrubbed and degreased. Mimsy's been dressed and medicated. I think we're going to pull this thing off.
Well, gentlemen, H hour is approaching. How is Little Bird shaping up?
General, this is going to be the most outstanding refueling in the history of the Corps.
Perhaps I'd better go over my speech one more time.
Ready to listen again, sir.
All right. Now first, I step up to the quails. Snap, 2, and salute. Ready, 2. Shake, shake, shake. Clear my throat. And begin. This is indeed a momentous occasion at Camp Hollister. Many important people have visited our small yet vital base. Yet none will be more cherished than you. And now, in welcome Wakeham, I mean, in way of welcome. Hollywood, I don't like that phrase of yours. It's got too many W's.
But, sir, it's simple. Way of welcome, way of welcome, way of welcome.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
I'll change it, sir.
No.
Excuse me, sir. What's wrong, Gunny?
I should have known it would never happen in my lifetime. Dan Quayle's not coming.
Oh. No? Little bird? I see. And the reason?
Something came up at the last minute. He was invited to a golf tournament in Dover, Delaware. He's landing there instead. I hope he bogeys every hole.
Well, that's that.
Sorry, sir.
We Marines can roll with the punches. But I don't know about Mimsy. Hollywood, Chuck, you tell her. I'll be at the rifle range firing off a few hundred rounds.
Well, no matter how disappointing the outcome, I am proud of the way we handled it.
Hoorah.
If the vice president had been here, he'd have seen a hell of a show.
You're right there, sir.
Do you have any idea how many balloons I blew up?
Hate to break it to the band.
I got a deal for you, sir. How about I break it to the band, you break it to Mimsy?
Break that. Here, play with the sword.
Hey, guys. Hey, Mom says to stop playing with the gun, all right?
We know. It doesn't belong to us.
Okay, girls, I'm ready.
Wait till you see her. Here she comes, Mrs. America.
So, how do I look?
Your hair isn't big anymore.
And what did you do to our dress? All the pretty buttons and bows are gone.
Well, I decided to go for a simpler look, so I sort of ripped them off.
Well, Mrs. McGillis, looked like a dream.
Time for compliments, kind sir. We better hurry. We don't want to be late for the big doings.
I don't think we're in any danger of being late.
Don't tell me there's been another change of plans.
Okay, I won't. Of course, it might force a lull in the conversation.
What are you saying, John?
The vice president isn't coming.
You mean to tell me that this whole thing was a drill?
Honey, the visit has been canceled.
Well, of course it has. No surprise there. This is par for the Marine Corps, isn't it?
Polly.
John, I have tried to be a good Marine wife. I laughed it off when the Marines lost my furniture. I smiled bravely when they wouldn't fix my sink. I chuckled when they turned my living room into the Temple of Doom. But when they make me go through what I have gone through to get ready to meet someone that I never wanted to meet in the first place, who doesn't even bother to show up, then I don't think it's funny anymore.
All right, Polly. I will admit that Marines aren't perfect. But there are some things we do better than anybody else in the world.
Yeah, like what?
Like this.
Forward. On. Right. 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 Sit down. Halt. Lay up. Wait. Carry. Come. Ready? Two.
This is indeed a momentous occasion at Camp Hollister. Many important people have visited our small yet vital base, but none will be more cherished than you. And so, in welcome Wakem, in way of welcome, I present to you the key to the camp.
Wow! There's a parade in our front yard!
Welcome to Camp Hollister, Mrs. McGillis.